Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you?
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay, you know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need the key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
I love how Sora is just one of those reluctant heroes where, like, he didn't want to go through any of this because, like, he just something he didn't ask for. And then Leon's basically was like, well, too bad. Suck it up and live with it. Alright, so I think we were back in this room. Before we actually go any further, though, I do want to hit this clock that's up there, because there is actually going to be something that we can do if we hit enough times, because there's a little prize we can get. Also, I think that that little pendulum right there that you see down below, I think that's supposed to be a chocobo. I mean, it looks like a chocobo, which, I mean, I know those things, at least. They're from, I think from Final Fantasy VII. I mean, fuck, I know that from... because I would just see Cloud writing it, because, you know, Cloud is from Final Fantasy VII. I mean, that I know about. Also, we have other Final Fantasy characters, and we have, well, actually, first off, we have Squall Leonhart, although his name's changed to Leon. Well, actually, there's an in-universe justification for this, that, apparently, like, those three Final Fantasy characters, like, there's Squall, Yuffie, and Aerith. Aerith I know is from Final Fantasy VII, of course, which, for one reason, because, well, I don't really want to spoil it. Well, of course, everybody knows by now, but, or what happens to her. Alright, yeah, so if you hear that little chime there after you hit enough times, then you get this chest here. And we have a mithril, it's another one of those materials, which we'll be seeing a little later. But yeah, so, yeah, those three from those Final Fantasy games. So yeah, Squall changed the name to Leon because, mainly because of the shame and guilt of having failed to defend his homeworld when it got destroyed by the Heartless. So that was why. Also, we talked to Yuffie right here. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of... Whoa! Jeez! You're sitting in the bed right now. You're not going to get that far. I think this as an adventure. That depends on your definition of adventure there. So let's just not go any further right now. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and head outside right now, and we got some Heartless to kill. So we are ready. And, oh, yeah, here's one.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
God damn, Donald always gets so short end of the stick. Like, no matter what he appears in, he's always going to be the chew toy. Alright, don't bother with small fry, find the leader. Alright, so we'll go in to find the leader by bothering with the small fry. So we have some new Heartless right here. These are the soldiers. I believe the soldiers are, I think they're the Emblem Heartless. Well, actually, there's two ways to go about it. The Pureblood Heartless are, like, you know, the Shadows and some other Heartless that didn't have the emblem. And so the Emblem Heartless, of course, have the ones with the Heartless logo on their bodies. And of course, I think I've seen the logo on the soldiers, so they're supposed to be the Emblem Heartless. Soldiers have a little bit of a wider range of attacks than the Shadows do. So those you want to watch out for, especially like if you're starting out, because they can actually not only can they deflect off your attacks like you were just witnessed there, but you know they actually spin right at you, and then they can hurt a bit. But of course, with the increased defense like I would have right now, since I picked the shield and drop magic, then you should be fine, just as long as you have those there. And they actually drop a higher number of XP than the Shadows do. Because I'm getting like 3 XP for each of the Shadows, or I mean each of the soldiers I kill. So yeah, this is where things get a little bit more tricky for them. Well, I mean, this is the beginning, but, you know, I mean, like I said, there has been, you know, beginner's difficulty spike is what it is, because that's one thing I really can't help but notice. So, anyways, so here's some more characters I do want to talk about. Yeah, pretty much all I'll be doing is that, we'll see these characters, and, like, you know, either the original characters, Final Fantasy characters, or the Disney characters. Well, we'll be seeing a lot more of the Disney characters later, because, since, you know, Disney seems to be putting a little more of an emphasis here. So, first and foremost, we have, let me just go and start with those Final Fantasy characters. We have Leon, or Squall if you want to call him, but for now we'll just call him Leon because, well, you know, he has a reason for the name change. Even though I kind of like the name Leon, because, you know, we have, one thing, Leon Kennedy for one thing, but we're not playing Resident Evil here. Leon in this game is voiced by David Boreanaz. And then we have Yuffie, who's voiced by Christy Carlson Romano, who is actually well known for her voice role in Kim Possible from you know, from a Disney Channel. And then we have Aerith, who's voiced by Mandy Moore, who is known for I mean, she's voiced like she's been with Disney for quite a long time, and she also voiced Rapunzel from Tangled, from what I looked up. And then, of course, going over the couple of Disney characters, well, of course, we have Donald Duck and Goofy, and, you know, no explanation is needed on who they're voiced by, everybody knows. But to those of you who don't know, Donald is voiced by Tony Anselmo, which, of course, we all know him as being a great animator. Well, you know, one of the top animators for Disney. And oh, damn, yeah, this is way too early. That's just way too early there. These are the white mushrooms. White mushrooms, there's actually a mechanic for them. You get rewards for that, like as far as magic goes, but unfortunately we don't have any magic. And we can't really attack them either, because we hit them with a Keyblade, then they'll throw a tantrum and basically just call you out for hitting them, then they all vanish, basically. But, so we can't really do anything about that right now, but that's just like, they just appeared so early. Because I thought they only wouldn't appear until only after we start getting some magic. But yeah, they appear like way too early. So yeah, we can't really do anything about them. It's like because I recorded this and I was like, what the hell? What are you doing here? Also, I like that this red room is it's very much a Chinese theme. I think it's supposed to pay homage to Mulan. Which, of course, well, I mean, the world isn't even in this game, though. I mean, there's actually a reason for that, or a reason why it's not in the game. But of course, it does appear in Kingdom Hearts 2, which, of course, I'm very much so glad about because I, for one, love Mulan. Like, definitely one of my favorite Disney movies. Well, among the other favorites in the Renaissance age. So anyway, so yeah, we had Donald, which, of course, you know, Tony Anselmo is just known for doing a very good duck voice for Donald. Like after receiving enough training from the previous voice actor, yeah, he's just well known for just doing the perfect kind of duck voice, which I try as hard to try to do that as well, but it never works. And then we have Goofy, who's voiced by Bill Farmer. And of course, you know, he's another guy who's just, you know, a big Disney veteran. You know, actually, he did some voices for Pluto, like the barking noises. But he's very well known for voicing Goofy. In fact, he's the Goofy, the very walking embodiment of Goofy. So yeah, that's you know, I know a lot of you guys that know the voices of those, but I'm just talking to those who just don't even know. Well, I mean, are not really big Disney fanatics to begin with, but you know. I would know that since, you know, having been around with Disney for quite a long time. So as we go along, yeah, I guess just what I'll do is, you know, just go around each of the areas and just kill as many Heartless as possible. I'm gonna have to anyway because later on we're gonna be because there's gonna be there's gonna be a boss. Yeah, we're fighting we're fighting so many bosses here in this game. Like so many bosses, like, you know, in a rapid rate. What is this, Cuphead? Anyway, the Autumn Dusk. Yeah, I like I actually just take a look at all these pictures here, and just, you know, just pinpoint those. And what you're also going to want to do is that make sure you have as many potions as possible because the boss we're about to face in a little bit here, the boss, you know, especially for the beginning of the game is, excuse me, it was like one of those biggest examples of beginner's difficulty spike, because I remember how much of a hard time I've had the first few times playing this game. Now, of course, surprisingly, I mean, I didn't do too bad, though. I mean, I did a little better, but, you know, this is, like, especially true if, like, actually, let's say if you, you pick up the sword, and then, well, I guess you could say drop magic. But, of course, if you actually drop the shield, though, oh, God help you. But, yeah, either way, like, even if you did pick up the sword first, you are going to want to grind as much as possible. Like, you know, when you see the Heartless inside, just make sure you attack them. I mean, of course, you're going to want to grind as much as possible. And I'm running low on health because look at how all the soldiers are all dogpiling me. Like, relentlessly. God damn. Yeah, that's what they'll do. Like, you'll see a bunch of those, and then they'll just constantly gang up on you, and you know, you'll just hardly get a chance to try to recover. Because later on, we will get this magic spell where we'll be able to heal, which is called the Cure spell. But for now, we don't have that just yet. That's going to be in a little bit later. So we're going to have to rely on the potions for now. But I would definitely recommend you buy or purchase as many potions as possible, and then make sure you have them stocked up in your item inventory. Because trust me on this one, you are going to need a lot of those. I mean, just as much as possible, especially for what we're about to face. And it's actually going to be in the 3rd district after I kill more Heartless. I think I did just now get a level up. I think it was a Straight that was leveled up. At least I think so. And yeah, this video is about a half-hour long, mainly because of, well, I guess not just for the matter of having to kill the Heartless, but also because of the cutscenes that will come in, because they take more time, so. Anyway, let's go over to the 3rd district, and the music's stopped. Well, because we already know where we're going now.
Oh! Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them! Goofy!
The key!
Ah, yes. What better way to start an everlasting friendship than being crash-landed on and getting dogpiled onto? Literally, in Goofy's case. Okay, so now, quite accidentally, we have Donald and Goofy joining us. And, of course, in a little bit, I'll talk about the mechanics first. Alright, folks, so here we have the boss of, I guess the first part of Traverse Town, because we'll be getting there later. This is guard armor, and guard armor hurts. Especially if you don't pick up the shield, though. Like, well, actually, yeah, especially, I emphasize that you don't pick up the shield. Because, yeah, you can see how much of the health that was taken away from me after getting it. And yeah, look at that right there. I think I got healed, though. So yes, guard armor. Not only does he hurt very much, though, he's also pretty defensive as well. And of course, we can't even tell what health he has because we don't have the ability to see the enemy's health. We can actually just do, well, I mean, maybe you could do a full frontal assault like I do later on, but it is also recommended that you start with the shoes first because, well, actually, start with the shoes and then the hands, because those are the ones that the guard armor uses the most to try to attack you. And yeah, like I said, they hurt. After you destroy each of the, well, the shoes and the hands, then they'll actually drop off the healing orbs, and you're gonna want to pick those up as much as possible. So over there, you'll be able to, you'll actually be able to recover pretty quick. So yeah, you really want to be careful with this boss here because yeah, he fucking hurts. But now we have Donald and Goofy by our side, and honestly, though, I mean, I guess for now they could be a bit helpful, but this is where we actually get to the start of just how utterly incompetent and utterly useless it could be, especially in Donald's case. What they actually do, though, is that, you know, the one kind of forgiving thing is that, like, you know, make sure you stock up as many potions as possible. That's actually the reason why. At the same time, though, they also do have potions with them. So whenever you get low on health, they'll actually they actually just give you the potions that way there you can actually restore the health. So that's actually cool for one thing. But of course, since their defense is shit, or their defense is shit right now, you can see right here that Goofy's actually low on health right now, and Donald is down and out. And of course, you'll be seeing that as many times as possible throughout this adventure. But yeah, so Donald's basically, well, he's basically the black mage of in this game, while Goofy is more of the fighter because he has his shield. Yeah, Donald's more on magic, and then Goofy's more on these physical or defensive attacks that he has here. And I'm doing badly once again. And I got hit in the back. So yeah, that's actually what happens if you die here. I mean, you can actually just continue. But yeah, that's actually the whole gist of guard armor. And yeah, for this one, I got to where I do a full frontal assault here. But yeah, that's basically the gist of Donald and Goofy. What they do, they'll help you. Like, they could heal you, but at the same time, they're kind of like not very competent at all. That's what you can see here. But now, guard armor is finally down once and for all. And so that's a boss defeat. So yeah, I mean, thankfully though, I did a little better this time than how I did before. Because I remember the first few times I struggled so badly, but actually this time I did a little better. Minus the part where I actually where I died though. But that was only like just 2 attempts of this, and then I got better at the second attempt. So yeah, that's all they're saying. We got Brave Warriors. That's the boss, and that's it for Donald and Goofy.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the kid.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh?
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Whisper runs on happy faces.
Happy? Jeez.
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all built rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
So after this rather ominous, this kind of men's club meeting with, well, men and women's club meeting with Disney villains, let's see them, see them seeing us off. Actually, I'm kind of losing my train of thought here. All right, so now we're back in Traverse Town, and well, actually, we're gonna be leaving Traverse Town pretty soon. Oh, we got 500 money because we're gonna need to stock up on a lot of items before we head on this journey to find the friends here. And look for each other, keep your spirits up. Oh, thank you very much. Alright, so basically what they're going to talk about is that we're going to be traveling in those worlds with a gummy ship. You can teleport over the save menu, select gummy ship. So yeah, you can actually just go to the save points. Well, as long as you see those little green pads, like not some of the other ones like you just see leaves. There's actually two types of save pads. There's the actual green one or the green light on there, and then there's leaves that are on there. The one with the green lights, I think you can be able to use the or just get on the gummy ship. At least I think so. That's what it's gonna be. And so Goofy's gonna give us a dodge roll. Cool. I was gonna try to quit dodge roll, but then I didn't really have enough AP because I actually used that one for that one other move that I equipped. But of course, I'm probably gonna have to take it off because I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna get any more AP. Oh yes, oh yeah, I almost forgot there's Jiminy Cricket. So here we have Jiminy Cricket, and what he's gonna do is he basically has his own journal, which he'll use to basically make his own chronicles for the adventure. So what you can do in his journals, they can actually just look up the story, and then you just look up the characters too. There's also other things they can do, like these achievements that that will be listed in his journal, and of course they can actually take a look at those and just look at the progress to see how much stuff you've gotten. Which I do hope that I would be able to complete it, but I'm not quite sure though. So yeah, we have a dodge roll, but yeah, we can't really equip it at the moment because I have Slapshot already equipped, and I don't really have the AP for it. Dodge roll is definitely without a doubt one of those greater abilities, and, especially useful for especially during boss fights, because you can actually just dodge them. And so now we have the ability to cast magic, which Donald just gave us. Oh yeah, first and foremost, after Donald and Goofy joins you, you want to customize the menu or for their kind of AI that they'll be doing. When you go to HP items, make sure you select only an emergency, and especially with in Donald's case, because God help me, Donald. What he'll do is that not only will he just guzzle down his MP like an absolute like a dipshit when using magic, but of course that means he wouldn't be able to heal. And the most irritating thing, well, you know what? Let me just save right here actually, because once we get into battle, Donald will, actually... You know what, fuck it, I'll go talk about it right now. I don't know why I'll be saving it right here. What Donald's gonna do is that, he'll, like, not only does he, use up all of his MP, like the maniac that he is, not only that, though, even though, like, even when you're healed and so you, try to heal yourself, and when you're full health, then Donald will actually, just go ahead and just heal you, even though you don't need to be healed. So, yeah, so get ready to see a bunch of the incompetency that Donald's gonna do, and just how irritating he can be, especially in battle. Which, of course, you'll definitely see once we actually get to the battle. And that'll be more to talk about. And then we have these, so now where we talk about the blue marks here. So these are the Trinity marks. Right now we can only use the blue Trinities, and it's called the Trinity Jump. And whenever you use the Trinities here, they will reveal some prizes or some goodies that you can pick up. It could be either money or treasure chests or you know, some other useful stuff to gather. And per for the course for my Let's Plays here, I mean, I'm not exactly sure if I'll be doing 100% on this game, but that's actually what I intend to do is like just get basically get all the Trinities and all the postcards as well. But yeah, especially with all these Trinities and like in all the different colors. And I had to make sure to get that postcard as well, just get it from that chest there. So. Anyway, what else was I gonna talk about? There was something else I kind of Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to talk about magic. So yeah, so now that we're able to use the magic here, and Goofy, get off the counter. That's rude. So yeah, what we can do is that this is actually what the MP is for, or the blue gauge that you see here. Yeah, we use magic, then you actually use just like like either blizzard or fire or even thunder. Well, actually, right now we only have I think we only have fire at the moment. And what I did just now is that I went to Sora's customization menu and just selected some of the magic or some of the magic power as the shortcuts. So if you press and hold the L1 button, then you'll be able to get to the shortcuts menu. So that way there you'll be able to use some of the buttons of your choosing to for the magic that you'll be using. And so I bought myself a couple of the new staffs for Donald. Unfortunately, I don't really have enough money to equip the new shields for Goofy. But hopefully, though, once I have enough money, then I'll just go ahead and get some new shields for Goofy. But I wasn't able to, so that's why Goofy still has his starter shield at the moment. But yeah, I wasn't able to equip Donzo. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, after you defeat the boss of these worlds, then there won't be any more Heartless coming out. So you're actually free to go around as much as you want to without having to worry about anything. So yeah, there's going to be no Heartless around, thankfully. And so before we head any further, we're going to want to go in this mansion first, though, because there's going to be something that we'll need to know about. This here is a Dalmatian's house, and of course, the same ones from 101 Dalmatians. 99 puppies were lost amid the chaos of the world's destruction. So yeah, this is actually another one of those collectathon side quests. In some of the worlds, you'll be finding some chests where they will contain the puppies or the Dalmatian puppies, and there's going to be 99 of them in total. And yes, I mean 99. Did I say 99? God damn, that would have made it a little much more of a pain in the ass and even longer than it's supposed to be. The 99 puppies, you'll find it, it says 99 because, well, when there's 101 Dalmatians, they'll count the parents. But yeah, so when you go to each of the worlds, you'll be finding the puppies, and then once you bring them back over to the Dalmatian's house, then you'll be getting some rewards for that. So that's another thing we're going to do for that, is that we'll be make sure to collect all 99. And so, yeah, that's all there is to it. So let's get this last blue Trinity mark here. And we got a camping set, which what the camping set does is that it actually heals the entire party members. And so yeah, I think that's about it. And also some other things that'll heal the HP. And I do believe this is where I'll go ahead and end things off here. So with all that said and done, next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we're going to exit Traverse Town, and, well, I guess I might as well just call it Traverse Town. I keep pronouncing it, like, back and forth, and then we'll go in and do some world searching or world exploring and sail for some Disney worlds. So until next time, folks, see you guys later.